Hi everybody, welcome to A Cross Call Tarot. This is Melody. I am here to bring you some messages from Spirit for the new moon that's coming on Wednesday. And the new moon is in Gemini, 22 degrees and 45 minutes in Gemini. The sun is in Gemini as well. Mercury is in Gemini until the 12th, and then it moves into Cancer. And then Venus is in Cancer until the 13th, and then it moves into Leo. There's just some basic aspects of some things that I looked up this morning before I decided to do this reading. You can go to a website called CafeAstrology.com if you're interested in astrology, and see what the other planets are doing and see what they're transiting, and whether they're squared and what their aspects are and so forth. I just figured I would do some basic stuff, seeing we got the new moon coming, and I did not know until I looked it up what sign it was in. I had an idea because we are in the month of Gemini. So with that being said, we're going to go forward with the reading. I'm not doing anything in particular. As you can see, I got several cards out. I even got my runes out. My bag of runes. And just see if there's any messages from Spirit for my collective today. I do have the romance angels out. Whether I decide to use them or not, I have no clue. I got them out because Spirit led me this way. I just woke up probably an hour ago. I was up and down all night. I was up at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock or something along them lines. So I just had a very restless night and some crazy dreams, because I do have premonition dreams. It's one of my gifts, as well as being an empath, which I like it, but at the same time it can be a bit annoying, because what an empath is we're energy sponges. We soak up everybody's energy, and I work with the public, so sometimes after working I really don't feel like done with anything or anybody. It totally exhausts me. But I'm off today, so I figured the new moon's in a couple of days that I would throw you guys out a video. And I've been seeing, because I've been watching my videos, that the love readings have been getting a lot of hits. So more than likely I will probably be pulling a romance angel card. But first we're going to start with the runes. We're going to pick a couple and see what they have to say. Absolutely love these runes. They're amethyst runes. They were a gift from my twin right after we met. Actually a Christmas gift, and really neither one of us are Christmas oriented, but we tried, I guess, just because it's a social tradition, when actually neither one of us actually believe in it. But with that being said, let's get this reading started. Again, while I'm setting some things up over here, I wanted to let you know that everything that I offer, all my readings that I offer, are listed in the description box below. If you need to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me at acrosscall@gmail.com, or jump on my Facebook page, Sacred Circle Over the Crows. The Facebook link is also pasted in the description box below. All you have to do is just hit that. It'll give you all the information you need to know. Alright, with that being said, good morning everybody. We are going to pull a couple of runes, maybe 2, maybe 3. I usually only pull 1, but I'm really being pulled to them today for some reason. So we're going to see what messages is coming out. What does Spirit want to say using these runes? Angels and guides, could you please come forth and give us a clear and concise message about the energies of the new moon? What's coming towards myself and the collective? What special messages do you have for us in this present moment? Thank you, spirits, guides, blessed be. Alright. Alright, well, let's pull a couple runes and see what they have to say. We'll mix them up a little bit. I usually dig clean to the bottom anyways, because when I get done with them, I usually just put the runes right on top, and I don't want to keep picking the same runes. So, as you can hear, I am mixing them up in a little purple bag. Well, I'll let you know a little bit about the runes and amethyst runes while I am mixing them up, okay? Amethyst is known as the drunken stone, which was one of the things that really popped out to me whenever I started doing some internet searches about the stone, the amethyst stone. And the reason why it's called the drunken stone is because if you have them on you, if you have an amethyst on you, the myth is that you cannot get drunk. Whether that's true or not, I'm really not for sure. I drink, but I don't drink heavily like that to prove it. At least I haven't did it in a while. I used to back in my 20s, of course, you know, sowing in wild oats, but I'm almost 50 years old, so I have calmed down a lot compared to what I was then. So I really haven't test run to see how true it is, but if you feel free, you want to, grab a piece of amethyst, take it with you, and go out and have yourself a couple beers. Go out and do a little socializing. Alright, well, with that being said, let's get ready to pull the runes. The runes are also good for your third eye, or amethyst rather, is also good for your third eye. It's purple in nature, however, the ones that I have here, like this big piece here, is kind of like purple and clear quartz. But, alright, well, Spirit, what messages do you have for us today? What messages do you have for us today? There's one. There's two. And there's three. Okay. Alrighty. Well, let's get started. Let's see what the first rune is. Alright. I really can't see it. Alright. So, there's our first rune. And I believe that it's backwards, which would be in upside down position or backwards position. Let's see how good you can see that. I can barely see it, and I just, well, like I said, I just woke up and put my glasses on, so alright. Well, let's check and see what that is. I used to know them. I haven't messed with them for a while, so some of them I forgot. Alright. I mean, I still know some of the basics, but some of them I really have to look up, and I feel bad because I should know this before I start these readings. This is what I was looking for. Okay. Okay, well, one of the things that I found in the astrology when I was looking up the new moon is the new moon in Gemini affects 4 signs. One of them was Gemini, one of them was Sagittarius. All the mutable signs, all 4 of the mutable signs: Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, and see, there's an air sign I'm missing. Aquarius, maybe? Libra? I don't know. I can't remember what the air sign was. But anyways, with that being said, it does affect a Sagittarius. So, and it is in reverse. And it's called Kamo. This is the rune of fire. It means the end of darkness in your life. Your passion and sensuality may be a sign of a coming marriage, but it's inverted. So a love or a friendship will die. So be ready for a moment of change. So apparently change is coming. So that's what that one means. I'm looking for it in here to see if I can get any more insight on it, but I'm guessing that it's the I don't know why it would be misspelled different. I don't get that. But I pulled right to it whenever I opened up my book, so it has to be the right one. Alright, so, okay, so a variety of meanings that have been attributed to this rune, including torch, or light, or boil, or abscess, and ulcer. The most common attribution is torch, fire. Although several sources do associate this rune with some form of discomfort or disease, it is also associated with cremation. It represents internal fire on all levels, including that of inflammation and fever. This is the flame of the forge and deep earth energy, so it has an association with the dwarves who dwell in the deep earth. It is the flame of the artist and craft person, and therefore a torch, a force of creation, and there is a close association with knowledge that is derived from such aspiration. At times it represents the fire of a sexual relationship or the barrier that needs to be crossed in order to reach inner knowledge. Now it is in reverse, so the negative or reverse interpretations is depicts a darkening of the light and perhaps a missed opportunity. It signifies the loss of illusion and false hope. It can represent an ending or a loss, and sometimes also poor judgment on your part. Often it shows up when a relationship is coming to an end and the two people involved need to go their separate ways. The lack of clarity associated with this rune leads to confusion and disillusion. This rune is a rune of spiritual as well as intellectual enlightenment. It also indicates good health and a positive attitude. But that's if it's in the regular direction, which it's not. It's in the opposite direction. Alright, so that could be one message for somebody. Okay, let's flip over the next one and see what it is. Well, that one, I believe, is in the right position. I don't know. It seems like you guys can't see this that well. Let's see if I can flip on the light. Let's see, maybe it'll show up better. A little bit. There we go. I believe that that one is a right one and a right side up. Or in the right, correct position, rather. And it is called Thursdays, and it's a symbol of a door. That's what that represents. Just a short version until I find it in my book and give you more of an knowledge. Thurisaz. here we go. And it's also rune number 3. The other one, the first one is, let's see if I can find it again. I think it's that far back. It's definitely in this one. Okay. Well, I'll let you know when I'm done with this one. Alright, it is in the correct position. So it's Thursaz. Although the precise meaning of this rune has been disputed, it is generally accepted as being unpleasant in nature. It is usually taken to mean a thorn. It is associated with the giants, trolls, and demons. When used in a sequence of 3 runes, it can alter the meanings of the 2 associated runes. Uh-oh. It is said to have been used to invoke demons from the underworld. The thorn element of this rune symbolizes a sharp and unpleasant thing to touch. It may also have sexual connotations. That's the second rune about sex. Thursaz is a rune of force and can be used for defense or for destruction. Thorny bushes were once used to protect boundaries and to enclose criminals. Thor is a god that is said to protect sacred enclosures, so this rune is associated with him. Thor. Isn't that the guy with the big hammer? It is also associated with the Thursar, Thursar, because I'm chopping up these words, which were giants in Norse mythology. These are primal forces, elemental in nature. Therefore, this is a rune of testing and challenge as well as protection and defense. Alright, so it's in the positive position, even though it's a thorn in your side. This rune represents chaos and transformation, the destruction that is needed to allow space for renewal. This is also connected with lust and the combination of pleasure and pain. It can be frightening owing to its habit of revealing our darkest and most destructive natures. Now, isn't that crazy how the first rune represents fire? It can also represent sensual pleasure. It's in the reverse position, which is negative. And this shows up in the regular position and also represents, well, this one represents transformation. So this one is an ending. This one is a transformation. I should have known that because of the door sign. Usually when one door closes, another one opens. So something has to come to an end for that new door to open, so to speak. Okay. And the fact is that we have to tear down the old to make room for the new. So this room represents a type of catharsis from which the new energy and insight may arise. Thursaz opens the door to the future. It shows the survival of difficulties and the need to do the right thing, to take the right action, and to resist oppression and opposition. At times it indicates a sudden change without warning, kind of like the Tower moment when the cosmos takes and rocks your foundation so that it can be rebuilt stronger and healthier to last you for the rest of your life. It is associated with stubbornness and perhaps the need to put one's own entrenched opinions aside to listen to advice. It is also a rune of protection, symbolizing passive resistance and the ability to attack without fighting, and thus it can outlast disorder and chaos. Being associated with boundaries and the kind of thorny hedges that are used to keep cattle from straying. It signifies that you should understand your limitations and calculate any risky ventures with care. Challenges will be fraught with danger, and there is even a risk of injury, so care must be taken. When in positive combination, protection and luck are at your side. However, it falls Third eyes indicates that an important decision is at hand, and this can be of such vital importance that it may change your life forever. Reflection, due consideration, and seeking out good advice is essential. If you want to make the right decision, although hardship may be present, there should also be wisdom, because this rune demands a sense of focus and deep introspection. Wow, that is simply beautiful. I actually got some truth chills on that. So, to me, something's coming. The new moon's bringing something that's going to tear down, rock your foundation. So my opinion to whomever is watching this video, please be careful with your decisions, because one wrong decision could lead you down a path that you're not meant to go on. However, with that being said, we're all surrounded by angels. Myself, I sometimes don't have faith in that, but most of the time I do. I'm trying. I'm really trying. So, just be careful, because something's coming that's going to rock your foundation, whether it be good or bad. I mean, that's all up in whatever is going on in your life. So, with this one, we got dangerous forces are coming into your life, and then we got the door that's saying that these forces are coming with thorns. They're coming with destruction. So, alright, so we're going to move on to the next one, the next rune, and see what it has to say. Oh, it is also in the upright position, and this one, the only reason why I know what this one is because it does look like a bee, and its name is Berkana. We're going to look it up and see what the meaning is. I do know what it is just because of the fact that it does look like a bee. The first letter of the name of the rune. It is also in the correct position, so we're going to check and see what's up with that. And we're going to try to put them all together, maybe pull some tarot cards, get some further insight onto what the runes are actually trying to say. So, Berkano, is it Berkano? Berkano. Oh, and the first one, the letter, or the, yeah, is number 6. So it's 6, 3, make sure that I read that right. It is a number 3. Yes, a 6, a 3, and Berkana. I'm going to look it up right now. Oh, okay, here we go. One more. Is an 18. So a 6 and a 3 is a 9. Add 9 to 18 and you get a 27. A 2 and a 7 is a 9. A 9 is an ending coming up, because the next number is a 10. And if you go from 9 to 10, you take a 10, you add the 1 plus the 0, you get a 1. Ones are about new beginnings. Ones are about manifestation. Ones are about, be careful what you're thinking about, because it's going to come to you right now. Not exactly in this minute, but in the near immediate future. Alright, so Berkana. Alright, number 18. Alright, Berkana means birch tree. The birch tree was regarded as sacred and was associated with the fertility rites of springtime. Berkana is a feminine rune related to the earth goddess, so it represents manifestation and rebirth. Remember, I just said that. Represents manifestation and rebirth. In Northern Europe, it represents physical beauty and attraction. It is strongly associated with Frigga in her maternal caring aspects. Frigga. It's a goddess. I probably chopped that up pretty bad, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Goddess Frigga. It thus represents all types of attractive female qualities. It also symbolizes nourishment, healing powers, and natural forces. Remember, natural forces. We got that first rune, the destructive rune, and the second rune was about destructive. Berkano is a rune of the earth, who receives the sacrifice or seed and then holds it within herself, guarding and nourishing it until the time has come for it to return to the outside world. Alright, so it is definitely in a positive position. It's the right way up. Okay, so this rune represents birth or rebirth and is often referred to as the birth rune. The birth in question might literally be the birth of a child, but it can also refer to the birth of an idea. Berkano is considered to be especially powerful in women matters. It is concerned with the power of woman, the birth, and the regeneration. It can be thought of as the family rune, so it may refer to a happily family event, being associated with motherhood. It can relate to one's own mother, but it is especially connected to the ideas of fertility and the care and nature of infants and children. Berkano represents new ideas, fresh starts, and new projects, and sometimes even a new romance. But whatever the new situation might be, it will be something that brings happiness. Berkano symbolizes new growth, tenderness, and compassion. The new idea or project will need careful tending if it is to grow and develop, because if it is not properly attended to, like a neglected child, it will die off. This rune is strongly connected with the family and home. It is also a rune of cooperation and perhaps a nicer and more peaceful atmosphere within a family. It represents increased understanding and emotional stability. It hints at hidden transformation, awareness, and growth that may be attained after asking for spiritual help and guidance. This is absolutely beautiful rune reading. I so got true chills because the energies that I have been feeling these past couple of weeks, I know something big is coming. I have been getting transformation cards like you would not believe when I read for myself, because I do that often. And I also go see my own personal psychic. Well, she's not my personal psychic, but I get to go see her whenever I have questions, because it's not good to read for yourself all the time, because sometimes you see what you want to see and not what Spirit's trying to tell you. Alright, so with that being said, let's move on. It's not in negative or in reverse position. So we got the first one that is a love or friendship is about to end. So a love or friendship is about to end. Some kind of ending is coming. It's going to be dramatic. It also represents a fiery, passionate. Fire is a fast-moving energy. And as you know, like I said, the new moon is going to affect Sagittarius. Sagittarian is one of the fire signs. It's Sagittarius, Leo, and I forgot it. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries is the other fire sign. Okay, so then we have the door. So we have an ending and an opening to a door coming for a new beginning. But there's thorns around that door. My question to you is, can you make it through that door without getting stuck? Can you transform from an ending to a new beginning? So there's an ending coming in some kind of a relationship, whether it's a ship with a relationship, a love relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is. Walk through the door, go through the thorns, the transformation, go through the next stage of Berkano, which is a happy stage. You got 3 transformation runes. 3 transformation runes I pulled. Alrighty. Oh, I'm really curious. I got some truth chills again. I'm going to leave them sit out. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rune reading. Alright, with that being said, let's pull out some tarot cards and see what they have to say. Alright, we're going to use the Witch's Tarot. I love these cards. They fit perfectly right in my hand, especially after working, because I use my hands a lot at work. They cramp, so they like fit right in my hands, and I don't have a problem shuffling them. Alright, Spirit Guides, thank you for that beautiful rune reading. I hope it resonated with somebody. I know it resonated with me a little bit. It's some things that I need to change up, of course. Set the boundaries. Put the thorns around them boundaries. Anybody goes to cross them, they get stuck with the thorns. Walk through the door into something new. So something old has to end for something new to begin. So my question is to you, what are you going to transform over this new moon? Alright, Spirit Guides, can we use the Witch's Tarot to help get some clarity on these beautiful 3 runes that we got, or any other messages that need to pop out that should resonate, or what the collective needs to know in this present moment about what's coming towards them for the new moon in Gemini? New moon in Gemini. What does the collective need to know in this present moment about what's coming towards them in the new moon in Gemini? Thank you for the beautiful runes. If I haven't said it enough, I know I'm going to say it one more time. Thank you, Spirit, for the beautiful runes. I hope that somebody resonated with them. I know I sure did, from what I've been feeling. Alrighty. One more shuffle, please. One more shuffle. Then we're going to cut. And then we're going to do freestyle just to see what pops out. Because Spirit is a beautiful thing. They let you know what you need to know, not what you want to know. Alright. Alright, with that being said, Spirit, can you give us some messages on what we need to know, not what we want to know as a collective for the new moon in Gemini in the present moment, or what's coming towards us? Alright, so we're going to do freestyle. I'm just going to shuffle. If you can see that I am shuffling, and you heard that I was shuffling. Alright. It is raining here where I live at, so I don't have my fairy fountain on because the rain outside is enough of relaxing energy, relax my mind energy. Oh, we got a couple jumpers. Alrighty. Oh, alright. Any other beautiful messages, Spirit? Are there any other beautiful messages? Ooh, got a bunch of them coming out. And there's too many. I'll have the whole freaking board covered before I even get these 2 read. So with that being said, we're just going to set them here for now. We're going to go over the 2 cards that did pop out right as the first 2 messages. Okay. Well, the first card that popped out, as you can see, it's beautiful. Look at the butterfly. Butterflies represent transformation, just like the rune said. There's a transformation coming. Okay, so it's the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Look how beautiful that card is. I know I have to hold it way back here. Look how beautiful that is. Alright, well, like I said, wands, aces, whatever the case may be, represents new beginnings. In order to get the new beginning, you have to go through the transformation. You have to let things go. You have to let the changes happen. Don't be fearful. Alright? Well, it's also a wand. So wands represent our spirit. Wands represent action. So the Ace of Wands means that there's some kind of a new beginning coming. Ace Ace of Wands. Some kind of a transformation coming. A spiritual transformation. Possibly very spiritual. Loving. Wands are, it's fiery, passionate. I love the fact that the first thing that popped out to me after reading them runes was that butterfly. The transformation. So you got some kind of a new beginning coming after a transition period. Alright, so the next card that popped out was the Eight of Pentacles. See, she's sitting there. She's shining up her pentacles. Okay. Well, let's go over what these mean. Alright. First of all, Pentacles represents everything in the 3D world. Anything that has to do with your money, your home, your family, your career, anything that has to do with your 3D human experience. So we got one card that represents our spirituality and our action, and we got one card that represents our 3D world. Okay, eights represent infinity, change, quick pace changed, but in the Eight of Pentacles, it represents knowledge. So that's why she's sitting there like holding her pentacles. She's shining it. She's learning. She's studying. She got a book out. See? She got a book out. Right in front of her. Right here's the book. Okay? She got a book out. She got a skull there. A candle, which is illuminating. So she's learning. She's studying. Studying how to get 9 pentacles, 10 pentacles. She's gaining knowledge. Possibly spiritual knowledge. It's hard for me to put these. Alright, here we go. Possibly spiritual knowledge. Possibly knowledge about the transformation. Possibly knowledge about the new beginning. But she's learning something. That's what the Eight of Pentacles means. We're learning something here in the 3D world. Alrighty. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Awesome. I can't tell you how much them resonate with them runes. I mean, I just, like I said, that butterfly is really sticking out. And another thing that's sticking out on that butterfly is the color. There's a red color in it. And if you remember, the Berkana rune was about being grounded. And red represents our base chakra. If you look on the base chakra video that I put out, you'll see how to open it, how to heal it. There's also, if you jump on my Facebook page, it'll tell you more in detail about the colors, the flavor, the foods to eat, and everything that has to do with that rune. So feel free to jump on my Facebook page and get some knowledge. Alright. Any other messages, Spirit? Using the Witch's runes. Those are 2 beautiful cards to go with the runes. Any other messages for the collective, Spirit? What is it that the collective needs to know in this present moment about the new moon in Gemini? What is it that the collective needs to know in this present moment about the new moon in Gemini and what's coming towards them? Oh, we got a flipper here. Alright. 4 Pentacles. Alrighty. Well, the 4 Pentacles can mean sitting down and taking a rest, of course. And it also could represent greed, being stingy, Because if you look at it, he's holding on to his pentacle with dear life. And he got his feet on the other two pentacles. And he looks like he's sitting on a pentacle. He's sitting outside the door. Well, the crazy thing is the next card in the pentacle is the Five of Pentacles, which really does mean being left out in the cold. But this is the Four of Pentacles. So maybe somebody needs to transform that thought. Stop being greedy. Stop being selfish. Or possibly sit down and take a rest. Or find Alright, well, let's see what else comes out. Somebody possibly being selfish with what they know that needs to transform that. Or a new beginning is coming. He's holding on to that pentacle pretty tight. He got his feet on two pentacles and he's sitting on a pentacle. So he's definitely being selfish. Somebody's being selfish in the 3D world. And you know this. You're not going to get a new beginning if you're doing that. Alright, the next card that flipped over, and it really did in the deck, was the Hanged Man. Now look closely at the top of that. I so love this card, simply because, look at the crow. The crow is holding the pentacle. Try to get it up close here. Crow is holding the pentacle. Okay, so crows represent, they are the messengers between the spirit world and our 3D world. They're messengers. They bring us messages. That's what they represent. So if you're seeing crows everywhere, that's what it means. That they're trying to get a message to you. The spirit world is trying to get a message to you. Okay. So, with that being said, we're going to go over what the Hangman says. Represents. Alright, so if you see at the bottom down here, he's got this little halo that tells me that while he's hanging upside down, he's getting enlightenment, which would make sense with the crow bringing him some kind of a message. So the Hangman can mean being suspended in time. It can also represent seeing things from a different perspective, getting some kind of enlightenment as you're waiting for the message to come through. That could be the reason why somebody's sitting on their funds or sitting on their pentacles. They're waiting for that message, sitting and waiting, taking a rest, waiting for the knowledge to come through, for the transformation. Somebody is sitting and waiting for a message through spirit. Alright, let's get a couple more cards. Any other messages? I'll let you see me shuffle just so you know I'm not just pulling them out of a hat over here. I think I have another flipper in there. Oh yeah, I do. Oh my. What did I say about somebody sitting and waiting for a message? What pops out is the Two of Swords. They're waiting for clarity. clarity for a decision. If you look closely, her eyes are covered, like she's got something around her eyes. So she's not seeing with her regular eyes, she's listening on the inside. Alright, so we got the Two of Swords. That's what that is. Alright, so twos represent decisions, choices. The swords represent communication, clarity, thoughts, reasons. So to me, she got her eyes covered because she's waiting for spirit to bring this message. She's waiting for some kind of spiritual knowledge. Yeah. Maybe for a message about a decision. Gaining knowledge. Somebody is transforming. Somebody is transforming. Taking the action to transform and manifest some kind of a new beginning. They're waiting for the knowledge to come through. Definitely waiting for a message. The message is going to bring clarity. Oh, finally we got some jumpers. Alrighty, and then that's it for the tarots because a whole bunch of them just jumped out. Alright. Oh my. So now we got the Four of Wands. Four of Wands are about partnerships, possibly marriage. It can also represent twin flames because it's 4, 1, 1, 1, 1. And it's landing underneath the Ace of Wands. We got the Hermit. Which tells me, like I said, it could go with the Hangman. It's going inside and seeking that inner knowledge. Going into Two of Wands. Whenever you go inside and you go into hermit mode, you listen to that still small voice. Alright. What did I say about the Five of Pentacles? What comes after the 4? The 5. And it lands right underneath the 4. Alright. And then we got the 9 of Pentacles, which lands right underneath the Hangman. And then we got the King of Wands, which lands right underneath the Two of Swords. Wands is, the King of Wands would be representative of a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Remember I said the ones who are going to be affected is Sagittarius as far as a fire sign. And the reason why I brought that up was because of this first rune, which represented fire. Okay. Alright, so give me a second here and let me check things out and see what comes to me. Alright. So I'm going to say that somebody is definitely waiting for a message. Because we got a message from Spirit. I'll be more clear about that. Because we got the Hermit, we got the Hangman, and we got the Two of Swords. Alright, so we're going to go... Okay, the Four of Wands, like I said, represents partnerships. Can represent twin flame partnerships. It can represent the coming together of twin flames. The Hermit represents, and if you look at it, the Hermit's right beside it. So The Hermit is illuminating. The Hermit is illuminating that. The Hermit is definitely illuminating because he's facing towards the Twin Flame card, the Four of Wands. And the Hermit represents going inside yourself, listening to that still small voice, finding the answers that you seek within. And I think it's kind of funny that the Hermit landed underneath the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is all about learning. It's all about seeking that knowledge. The Eight of Pentacles landed right underneath the Eight of Pentacles. So what knowledge are you seeking? You're going inside to find it. Waiting for some kind of possibly message. Alright, so then we have the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is underneath it. So, remember I said it kind of looks like he's sitting outside the door, like he's left there sitting on his pentacles because he's greedy, he's selfish. Yes, he's sitting in his house, but he's on the outside of the door, which means he is left out in the cold, which is what the representation of the Five of Pentacles is. Being left out in the cold, or feeling like you're being left out in the cold in the human existence, the 3D world. So the next card after that was the Nine of Pentacles. So Nine of Pentacles is about being alone, spending time alone. It's also about starting your own business, being self-employed, but it is especially being spending time alone, as nines are. Nines are about the hermit mode, going inside. Alright, so then we got the King of Wands, who is positioned underneath the Two of Swords and beside the Nine of Pentacles. And above the Nine of Pentacles is Hangman mode. So it tells me that whoever this King of Swords is representing, male or female, doesn't matter, even though it has a masculine on the front, is spending time by himself, spending time alone, going within, and he's waiting for some kind of a spiritual message to come through so that he can make a decision, decide what he wants to do. Or Spirit could also be awakening him to I said him because it's a king, it's definitely masculine energy. Maybe Spirit is awakening him to twin flame energy. Maybe that's what he's waiting for. Spirit is working their magic, transforming him, or you, whoever, transforming his, I'll say his thoughts, because you got the Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords are mirroring one another. And Swords is all about what we're thinking about or what you want to speak. Well, in this case, she's sitting there with two swords across her hearts. And each sword is facing up towards the heavens. And her eyes are covered, which means she's going inside to get the clarity that she needs about a decision. Whether, and I'm saying she because there's a feminine on it. She's going inside to waiting for a message or trying to find clarity on a decision. And the reason why I say waiting for a message is because beside the Two of Swords is a Hangman, which is being suspended in time. But it also has a crow on it, which crows, like I said, bring spirit messages. So, to me, the transformation is going to happen, which is going to bring some kind of a knowledge, and he's going to realize the selfishness, or the greediness, or the selfishness, or the greed, 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 or and I'm saying he because we got the masculine king again. Whoever, he or she, doesn't have to be a guy, could be a girl too, could just be a female that's carrying masculine energy. So somebody's going to transform. There's some kind of a transformation coming with a new beginning, and knowledge is going to be presented through the spirit world. Like spirit is trying to give him the knowledge that he's seeking. But he's suspended, or she is suspended, waiting for the clarity to come in. Spending time by themselves. Obviously, we've got the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. And all three of them cards is being alone. Spending time. The Hermit is back one in within yourself, of course, because it's a major arcana. Major arcanas are all about our spirituality. The Five of Pentacles is the feeling of being left out in the cold, not necessarily being left out in the cold. But the Nine of Pentacles is spending time alone. So we have two cards that are saying about spending time alone. So the he or she is waiting for that message to come through so that they can decide, find the clarity that they need to decide whether or not they want to move forward. So basically, they're waiting for their transformation. They're waiting for the door to open, whether it has thorns around it or not. They're waiting for that door to open. Once they transform and take the initiative to move forward, I see a happy outcome. The Four of Pentacles, whether it's a twin flame or not, it could just be a happy family, happy partnership in any situation. I think it's kind of cool that we got the fire rune and we got a fire sign that popped out on the table. We also, the Hermit represents a Virgo. Not saying it is, I'm just putting it out there. Alrighty. Alright, well, since we got a twin flame card, I'm going to go ahead and pull a Romance Angels card and see what they have to say. Alright, Romance Angels. Can we get some clarity on these tarot cards for the collective, for the present moment, and what's possibly coming towards them in the new moon energy? Alright, so as I'm shuffling, the only card that's moving is the Hermit. And it's moving up on the knowledge card, the Eight of Pentacles. So somebody is definitely seeking some kind of knowledge, but they're going within to get it. Yeah, he landed right on the I don't know if you can see it. See how he moved up to the Eight of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles, remember I said, is about learning, seeking knowledge. So basically the Hermit's telling you to go within to seek that knowledge. So somebody is waiting for a message from Spirit. It will bring transformation, a new beginning. Alright, Romance Angels, Spirits, Guides. Can we please have, we'll take 3 Romance Angel cards for the collective, for the present moment. What messages do you have for the collective in the present moment, and what's coming for the new moon in Gemini, please? What messages do we have for the collective in the present moment, and the new moon in Gemini, what's coming towards them? And I'm also noticing on the Nine of Pentacles, the feminine on it. Like she's coming out underneath, like she's coming through a gateway kind of thing with all the pentacles around her. Feminine energy. And like I said, 9s are about solitude, spending time alone, or starting possibly your own business. So maybe the King of Wands is trying to find spiritual knowledge about a decision on whether or not they want to join you with that spiritual, with that the self business, self-employment rather, or waiting for some kind of definitely waiting for some kind of a spiritual message. There's no doubt about it. I am feeling that so strong. Alright. Thank you, Romance Angels, for these beautiful messages you're about to give us for our collective. These are Romance Angel cards by Doreen Virtue, and the tarot cards are the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Diggin. Alright, 3 cards, please, Romance Angels. 3 cards. What's your advice about for the collective, for the new moon energy in Gemini? What's coming towards my collective as far as romance for the new moon in Gemini? Alright, so real quick here, I got the rune, the fire rune, and it says that there's a possibility of a new relationship, but something has to come and end. Gemini, the card for Gemini in the tarot cards are is the Lovers, number 6. And it's crazy because the number 6 is June. It's a 6 month. Alright, we got 1 card. Let's see if we can get 2 more. 2 more, Spirit. 2 more. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Beautiful card, though. 2 more cards. 2 more cards, please, Spirit. Oh, there we go. There's the 2 more cards. Alright. Okay. The first card that popped out was calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And if you look, she looks like she's praying up to the heavens, and the angel is standing right behind her. Like, I hear you. Alright. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Let's hold back there. Maybe that's what you need to transform. You need to transform your heart. You need to open your heart chakra. Transform your thoughts. Transform how you feel about yourself. Maybe that's where your thorns are. Maybe that's what needs to burn away. It's a negative thoughts. Alright, with that being said, we're going to talk about the third card here. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah. Looks like she's taking the kid and she's looking back at him like, they're not controlling this no more. We are going to move forward. And look, she's surrounded by the angels. So the angels are helping her with this decision. Alright, I think it's kind of cool that we got calling in your soulmate with the 4 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Transforming your knowledge about being selfish. Transforming, having a new beginning, having faith, transforming, waiting for the inner knowledge to find clarity in the spirit. Calling in your soulmate, transforming your thoughts, transforming your how do I want to say that? Transforming your heart, opening up your heart, Finding forgiveness for everything and everybody, finding the positive side instead of always being negative about everything, and basically let go of control, and just let things unfold naturally. Once you walk through that door, you will see Berkana, the family rune, it'll just blossom. Once the old burns away and the door opens, don't be afraid to walk through it. Even if you do get pricked by a thorn, everything happens for a reason. So maybe this is your thorn, that you have to let go of the control issues and realize that it is safe for you to love. And as soon as you realize that, you will call in your soulmate, your twin flame. I just love these cards. I love it. I love how they all work together. Alright, so what card are we going to do next? New Moon in Gemini. Let's do a goddess card. We'll do some feminine energy in here. We got a lot of masculine showing up. And some feminine too. Don't get me wrong. We got probably an equal balance of both. Alright, Spirit. What goddesses are helping us in my collective in the present moment, or what goddesses can my collective call upon for the new moon in Gemini? What goddesses are helping the collective, or what goddesses can the collective call upon to help us with the new moon in Gemini to transform, to let go of control issues, to help call in the soulmate, to find the clarity inside? What goddesses can we call upon, or what goddesses are helping us with this transformation? A new beginning. Definitely a new beginning on the horizon. We've even said that in the runes. We definitely got a new beginning coming. But fire is going to burn. The foundation's going to rock. So a new door can open to something totally new and beautiful. Alright, goddesses. Goddesses. Thank you, goddesses, for your help, by the way. Alright. Alright, what goddesses are with the collective, or what goddesses can the collective call upon to help with this transformation in the new moon in Gemini? Gemini is also representative of the twins, so if anybody is pregnant, maybe they're going to have twins. Gemini is representative of, like I said, the Lover's card in Tarot, which is, could represent a soulmate. Okay. Alright, so we got this one. Abundatia. Can't tell you how to pronounce it. I'll chop it up. Abundancia. She represents prosperity. Look how beautiful she is. She's all in gold. Gold represents having everything. Prosperity. One word. Prosperity. The universe is pouring out abundance to you. Be open to receiving. Okay, and the second card that popped out was Diana. Focused intentions. Keep your unwanted thoughts, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Because the universe is opening up to you. Look, she got her bow and arrow ready. She's ready to shoot. The universe is opening up. Focus your intentions to call in your soulmate. Let go of control issues because it is safe for you to love. Let me move this candle out of the way because I'm going to end up knocking it over and being pretty upset if I catch something on fire. Besides, it's easier for me to manipulate here. Alright. So, yeah, the universe is ready to open up for you. There's no doubt about it. Something new is coming. Something that's going to transform you. Give you a new beginning. So Goddess Abundantia is with you, or it's somebody that you can call upon. And Goddess Diana is telling you to focus your intentions because there's an arrow that's about to be shot. It's going to bring transformation, a new beginning. It's going to cause you to call in your soulmate. Your twin flame. Stay focused. Go inside. Make sure you're clear about your intentions. Make sure you're very, very clear. Find the clarity you need. Even if it takes you a minute, make sure you listen to that spirit. Spirit's definitely helping you. It's guiding you. There's no doubt in my mind that you're not being guided. Spirit is definitely guiding you. I lost a card. There it is. Alright, we're going to do a couple more. That was pretty good. Oh, we got a hopper again. Oh my. Beautiful, people. Beautiful. This is an absolutely gorgeous card. Alright. So, remember we had the universe is opening up for you. Make sure you keep your intentions focused. Because we got true love on the way. Guinevere, true love. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. Isn't that beautiful? Look how beautiful that is. She's surrounded by white flowers. White represents our clarity, our spirituality, our purity, and our thoughts. I'm trying to see what she's holding. Looks like she's holding something. But anyways, we'll go back to the red dress, which means she's very grounded. So this is the goddess that can either help you, that's with you now, or somebody you can call upon to help you with this transformation. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so the universe is ready to give you prosperity. Focus your intentions. Let go of control issues. It is definitely safe for you to love. True love is coming because you are calling in your soulmate. The universe is ready to open up for you, or is opening up for you. They're pouring out abundance to you, but you got to stay focused. Let go of control issues. I think it's good for the goddesses cards. That is absolutely beautiful, beautiful. It couldn't be more on spot with them beautiful 3 runes. Alright, well, we're going to check and see what magical messages the fairies have now. Fairies, can you assist us and give us a couple of magical messages for the present moment and what's coming towards us with the new moon? Please, fairies, I ask you to, for the collective, to give us some magical messages for the present moment and what's coming towards us in this new moon in Gemini for the collective. Please, fairies. Alright. please, fairies. Present moment messages, or what's coming towards the collective for the new moon in Gemini. Alright, magical messages. 3 cards, please, fairies. 3 cards. Can you give us 3 cards for some messages for the collective, for the present moment, and what's coming towards us in the new moon in Gemini? There's 1. How about 2 more, please? 2 more. 2 more cards. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. I know you probably can't see me shuffling them, but I am. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Let's take that one. 1 more. Okay, well, we got 5 cards, so that works. That's plenty for me. Alright, we're going to start with the first one. Sun. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores the world. And it looks like a little boy, like a baby boy, who's out exploring in nature. So, look how cute he is. His little fairy wings on his back, like it's a baby fairy, in his little green diaper, or a little green outfit. Looks like a little girl. She's got a little jumper green outfit on. She's playing with a frog. That's really sticking out, so maybe somebody needs to look up what frogs mean. What messages is the frogs bringing to you? Alright, well, with the green and yellow outfit on, green is your heart chakra, yellow is your solar plexus chakra. The heart chakra is the center chakra. It pretty much is what regulates the rest of your chakras, helps keep them in line. And yellow is your solar plexus chakra, and that's where your joy, your creativity comes from. He's playing in water, and he has no aspect of time whatsoever. But he's protected as he explores his world. He's gaining knowledge. Alright, we're going to read about that and see what else is said. Maybe there's a particular message that somebody needs to hear from it. Alrighty, your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. Obviously, because we got a new beginning here coming. Transformation, a new beginning. Calling in your soulmate. Is that what you're wishing for? You're calling it in? Call it in and let go of the control. Just let it happen. Alright. So these two came together. So I'm going to show them to you together. Alright, so we got Summer and Spiritual Teacher. Summer, everything that you've asked for becomes yours in the summertime. Your wish is granted. Summer comes a week from Thursday. So you got 7, 8, 9, 10 days till summertime comes. Spiritual Teacher, your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Look how she's sitting there with all the rabbits. Rabbits are about birth and rebirth. Because if I know, no wise tale is when a rabbit dies, I think you're pregnant, is how it goes. And or you do it like bunnies, and you reproduce like bunnies, because they reproduce like crazy. Look, there's a lot of bunnies in that card. And she got the white dot up here, represents her crown chakra, her spiritual self. Alright, and the last one is daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. Alright, we're we're going to check out the messages. I definitely want to see what's going on with the Sun one. Alright, Sun. Sun. Your question involves your son or a male who is like a son to you. Perhaps you've been worried about him or have felt a call to help him in some way. This card validates your intuitive feelings and asks you to take action in that direction. The fairies want you to know that your son is safe, happy, and watched over. Give any worries to them so that healing can occur. Additional meanings, you're pregnant with or will adopt a boy. Your life purpose involves helping children. A son in heaven is letting you know that he's happy and senses love. Another person's son needs your help right now. You love caring for a male pet who's like a son to you. You may receive a message from or about a parent if you are a male. Alright, well, let's check out the daughter one now. The rest of them, I think, are pretty self-explanatory. Alright, daughter. Alright, this card signifies that a female who's younger than yourself, most likely your daughter, is pivotal in the answer to your question. She is very intuitive and knows how to help you no matter how young she is. Spend extra time with your daughter to strengthen your bond and open your heart to the profound love between parent and child. As your relationship with your daughter fills your heart, your entire life benefits. Remember what the Berkana rune mentions is about family. Berkana is about family. Remember that rune, the very last rune I pulled? As your relationship with your daughter fills your heart, your entire life benefits. Additional meanings, a person who's like a daughter to you needs your attention right now. An unborn baby girl's soul is sending love to you. A female child in heaven is with you like an angel. Focus upon healing a parent-daughter relationship. Allow your inner child to play and enjoy him or herself. Give any worry about your daughter to heaven, who's watching over her. You'll receive a message from your parents if you are a female. Well, that very well could be me, because receiving a message from my parents, because both of my parents are gone. They're both angels now, and they both are very much on my team of guides. So that message could very well be for me as well as you guys as the collective. Alright, well, with that being said, let's do a couple more cards here, and then we're going to wrap up this reading. What a beautiful reading it is. We're going to do a couple spirit cards. Hidden Wisdom of the Realms. This is by Colette Baron Reed. These cards are absolutely wonderful. I love them. I've been contemplating doing a special twin flame reading just with them. Them and the romance angels. I haven't decided that yet. I may do it. The new moon is Wednesday, and I happen to be off, so maybe I will do it then. Some kind of energies I can pull in. Alright, spirit, guides, angels. Thank you for all the beautiful messages that I've gotten so far. But can you give me a couple of more messages using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards for the collective, for the present moment, or what's coming towards them in the future? What special messages do you have for the collective coming towards them for the new moon or for the present moment? Special messages here. Alright. Any special messages for the collective for the present moment? Alright. 3 cards will be 5. If you could just spit out 3 cards. 3 cards for the collective. What does the collective need to know in this present moment that's hidden? What is it that's hidden? The collective, you feel the collective should know. What messages do we have for the present moment? There's one. What messages do we have for the present moment for the collective, and what's coming towards them for the new moon? There's two. One more card, please. There's three. Alrighty. Alright. So, we go to the first card. The Dragon's Duel, and it's in the challenge position. It's a number 25 or 23, which adds up to a 5. Fives are they're a change, but sometimes they can be a conflicting change. Alright, that's the first card. We're going to read about it. The second card is the Fire Prince, and it's in the ally position, and it's a number 40. The Fire Prince is, excuse me, optimism and aggression is the key words for that. We're going to read about that. We'll go back to Dragon's Duel. The Dragon's Duel is inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. And it's, like I said, in the challenge position. The third card that popped out is the Word Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. But it's in an ally position. It's a number 43, which adds up to a 7. So we got 5 and 4 is 9, and 7 is 16, and a 1 and a 6 adds up to a 7. 7s are about having faith, being patient, trusting in the universe. Definitely have trust in the universe. Alright, so we're going to read a little bit about these. I love these cards. They are absolutely beautiful. Alright, so I do know a little bit about the Dragon's Duel. It's an inner conflict, morality, and it's a conscious choice. But I'm gonna read it to you here. Alright. It's both an ally and a challenger, but it's more of a challenger when it's in reverse. But I'm going to read it here. The Dragon's Duel takes place at the proverbial fork in the road. It's both ally and challenger at once, as it represents the tension of the opposites. Even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience the duality of faith and doubt, love and fear, right and wrong, black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may be going one way, another may call to you to change direction. Now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul leading you. Definitely. Go inside. See, he's illuminating. He's illuminating something. Go inside. There are always choices in life. Decisions making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that you choose to feed will be the one that wins. Which is it? If it's not the one that serves the highest of your intentions, deliberately feed the other, and the duel will be won in your favor. Inner conflict. Choice between the two dragons. Which one are you going to feed in this new moon? Alrighty, beautiful, beautiful card to pop out after this reading. Alright, so the next one is the Fire Prince. How convenient to be a Fire Prince when we got the Fire Rune and the King of Wands, the Fire sign. I have my throat chakra candle burning, but I can still, like, it must be opening or, like, I don't know, because I feel like it's all clogged up down there. Alright, let me take a drink of my coffee. Alright, and the Fire Prince showed up as an ally. So, when the Fire Prince arrives as your ally, he lets you know that he represents the invisible forces behind all manner of manifestation. All manners of manifestation. And he brings you the gift of optimism. You will be rightly inspired to move forward and to take confident and assertive action to reach your goal. Visiting the path of the highest good with an optimistic outlook. The Fire Prince also brings you the gift of a miracle. Things come together as if by magic to create the reality you seek. You have every reason to be hopeful. Move forward knowing that you have everything you need and more. Just remember to share the enthusiasm, believe in others, and be optimistic for them too, and your good fortune will multiply. Definitely. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Fire Prince, transformation, going through that door, having your family support you. Look within. You're going to find the clarity you seek within. Alright, so the last one was the Word Lord, and he also showed up as an ally. Number 43. Communication, praise, and dishonesty. He showed up as an ally. The Word Lord rules communication of all kinds and lets you know that positive interactions can be expected when he arrives as your ally. He only speaks with positive words and praises all he sees. He reminds you of the laws of abundance and praise. When you bless the world, it blesses you back. The law of attraction, karma, which you put out there, you get back. The seeds of intention. When you say affirming, supportive words, then carry an energy that returns to you in physical forms. Remember that each one has power and will resonate into the universe, seeking its reflection in manifest form. Your body responds to praise, as does everything in the world around you. Praise it for its inherent health and beauty. Applaud yourself for everything you do, as even the tiniest accomplishments are important. Praise your bills. Give thanks for the services you enjoy and watch the ability to pay them increase as you align with Spirit's increasing power. This is also time to remember the powerful practice of affirmations. Write them down and speak them aloud as a spiritual exercise. Say it is so, and it will be. It is a very auspicious sign when the Word Lord chooses to be your ally. Be careful which dragon you're feeding. Definitely be careful which dragon you're feeding. Definitely. So, your wish being granted, you're feeding one of them dragons. There's no doubt about it. Hopefully it's the right one. Alright, and to finish up the reading, I think we are going to pull, I need a couple of angel answers cards and see what they have to say about this reading. Okay, we're going to ask a question. Can you, angel answers, give an approximate time frame other than summer? Summer is a time frame. 2. What questions does Spirit hear that needs to be answered for the collective? We'll just say it like that. What questions, angel answers, is the collective asking that you can answer for them? What questions in the present moment is the collective asking that you can answer for them? What questions, what prayers are you hearing from the collective that you can answer for them. We'll answer 3. Pull 3 cards. What questions is the collective answering or praying for that you can answer for them? Thank you, Romance Angels, for these answers. Alright. What questions is the collective asking to the spirit world that you can answer for them? Can you give us 3 cards, please? 3 cards. 3 answers. 3 answers to spiritual questions that the collective is asking the spirit world. Okay, angels. Answer 3 questions that the collective is asking their angels for. 3 questions. Answers to 3 questions for the collective that they're asking the spiritual angels. Guess what popped out? 3 cards. So there's a no, and it's a strong no because there's an exclamation point. So whatever question you're asking, there's definite no. Peaceful resolution. And the 3rd card that popped out was no need to worry. So we can read about these too and see why the firm no come popping out. The response to your inquiry is a firm no. You needn't worry though, as you will see why this is a perfect answer as time goes by. Don't know what that was for, but okay, maybe somebody in my videos is talking to their angels and wanting to know a yes or no answer. So there's your answer, no. The next one that popped out was peaceful resolution. So we're going to go up here. And the challenges you're inquiring about are going to come to an end. Conflict will cease and soon be replaced with harmony. There will be a sense of peace shared by all, even if some only agree to disagree. Disagreements will be resolved in your favor. This includes struggles with employers, legal battles, arbitrations, and even strife among family and friends. Be forgiving and understanding with those who may have been in error. Allow peace to come with grace and dignity for everybody. And the last one that popped out was no need to worry. Your worries and concerns regarding your question are unnecessary. God and your angels have the situation well in hand, and everything is going to turn out perfectly. Obsessing over this subject isn't helpful. The energy of fear and worry only slows the eventual manifestation of your desires. Oh, wait a minute. Where was that at? Allow the situation to open. Let go of control issues. If you let go of the control issues, it'll manifest faster. That's what the angels are telling you. Do not worry. You got a peaceful resolution coming. Visualize loving and happy outcomes and keep your thoughts positive. Very soon you will wonder why you were worrying about this at all. Okay, so there's another one in here. Communication, praise, dishonesty. So I'm going to say whatever you're trying to manifest is going to come in this summertime. Your wish that you're trying to manifest, this wish is coming. So be patient. Go within. Let go of control issues. Find the clarity that you need. Listen to your inner self. There's a spirit message coming. There's no doubt about it. Your angels are definitely trying to talk to you. Because once you let go of control issues, you'll be calling in your soulmate. your twin flame. This is manifesting soon. This summer, a wish is going to be granted. Calling in your soulmate, you're manifesting it. Keep your vibration high. Keep your thoughts positive. And I'm speaking to myself too. I'm trying to practice what I preach. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. Go within. Ask your angels to help you. They're there to help you. They will help you. There's no doubt in my mind. They are definitely there to help you. Keep your intentions focused. Definitely keep them focused. Don't worry. Keep them focused. Don't worry. Make sure you feed the right dragon, because true love is coming. True love is definitely coming. Your wish is going to be granted. You're going to have a peaceful resolution, because as long as you keep your thoughts, focus your intentions, keep your thoughts positive, you will call them in. You will manifest your twin flame, your love. Alright. With that being said, thank you for watching. I appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I ask you to subscribe, like, share, jump on my Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows. If you're interested in a private reading or something more in-depth to your own personal needs, and see what the romance angels have to say, or anything, if you want a couple of questions answered, you can find everything you need to know in the description box below. Again, a crow's call at gmail.com. You can contact me that way, or jump on my Facebook page and go through Messenger and get a hold of me. Either way, you will get a hold of me. I do have another job, a part-time job. So it may take me a couple of days to get, because I can't carry all my computer with me because there's no internet at work, and besides, I'm at work. I wouldn't be able to answer your messages anyways. So if you do message me about a reading and I don't get back to you within an hour, please be patient. Give me a few hours, because I may be at work. And with that being said, have a great new moon. Make sure you keep your intentions clear and focused on what you want, because you're calling in, you're manifesting something. And I need to practice what I preach. This is for me too. I'm speaking for me too, because sometimes if I speak it verbally, sometimes it sticks. Thank you from a Crow's Priestess, and blessed be.